Roll up to the pot token show on Binance Smart Chain where the green bucks flow. Baby jackpot token getting you high. Send tokens or NFTs, give it a try. Jackpot shared like a communal toke. Everyone wins, it's no joke. Baby jackpot makes Sifu in a rain. 3-click airdrop, ease your pain. Discount on weed, save some dough. Pot tokens definitely the way to go. Crypto bro, Cheech and Chong's cheer. Pot tokens definitely the buzz of the year. Roll up to the pot token show on Binance Smart Chain where the green bucks flow. Baby jackpot token getting you high. Send tokens or NFTs, give it a try. Jackpot shared like a communal toke. Everyone wins, it's no joke. Baby jackpot makes Saifu in a rain. 3-click airdrop, ease your pain. Discount on weed, save some dough. Pot tokens definitely the way to go. Crypto bro, Cheech and Chong's cheer. Pot tokens definitely the buzz of the year. The year. Crypto bro, Cheech and Chong's cheer. Pot tokens definitely the buzz of the year.
Hello everybody, welcome to the BabyjackPOT AMA. Tonight we have a different presentation. We have a team member actually KYCing here with us, and this is really exciting. It's been a long time since we haven't seen this in our AMA, so obviously I am really excited. So hi Damsel, how are you? Please introduce yourself a bit and to the community,
Hi.
obviously.
Hi, everybody. I'm DeFi Damsel, and I created and founded and developed BabyjackPOT. It's my second project, and my personal background is I come from an accounting background in finance, and I worked for a little company you may have heard of called Toyota. I worked for their motor
Oh my
sales
God.
department. Yeah. I was an accountant for them for 10 years, and I implemented their treasury system and managed their $12 billion implementation for their software called Quantum. And then I did all the accounting for them, and I have a lot of real world like experience, and I'm used to being very sort of having high integrity and being on, in the public eye where you have to sign an opinion. And so I'm very sort of loyal and honest. And it's just my background as a CPA. That's what you have to be. You have to take an ethics test, very ethical. Right. And I was in a DAO in 2022 or something like that. And I unfortunately lost a ton of money, and somebody wasn't, doxxed, and they weren't, KYCing, and we didn't know who it was. And I lost a lot of money. So I thought, you know what? I should bring somebody who has my kind of experience and who can do something like this to the blockchain. So in 2022, I created Sifu Inu, and we did really well. We did a 5X, and we went to 400 at the highest, 400,000 market cap. So we did pretty good. But I saw some things that I wanted and some tools that I wanted. And so during the bear market, I went back and I really was just hardened and battle scarred and everything from getting messed up. And then the bear market hit. I was like, okay, I'm going to do something that's going to create a wonderful way, help my Sifu token, and then have a fun game to play on top of it. So I brought my real world experience from Toyota into and onto the blockchain. And I've been developing Baby Jackpot for 3 years and working so hard on it, and it's ready, and it's everything. It's not a roadmap. There's a roadmap too. Everything that I say isn't just on the roadmap. It's already developed. It's already here. It's already ready to go. So as soon as we launch, we're going to play the game, and it's going to be really fun. I'm very excited to tell you guys about it today.
Thank you so much for the presentation. This is actually really, really exciting, and I didn't want to interrupt you when you said it, but I feel like a lot of people have lost because nobody is doxed here in the space, and you are basically talking to circles or with a profile picture. And
yes, I am.
It's wild. Exactly. It's wild. So we definitely appreciate a project that's honest from the beginning. And, I've been looking at your pre-sale page on Pink Sale, and we see so many badges right there. And I think that this is a really good starting point to talk about the project itself and where did you got the idea, and maybe do a really short introduction on what you guys are building right here.
Sure. Thank you. So, I got inspired by a jackpot game that I saw and back in 2022. It was like a really great game that it had so much action. I mean, people were buying, and the timer was set to 10 minutes, which is what we're going to start off at. I mean, everything dynamic, which means you can change it, based on volume. We might go to once a week for the jackpot, or once every 5 minutes, or so we can set it at anything. But I was inspired by a jackpot game. And then I saw a lot of the people in the jackpot game community that I was watching were disappointed that it was a winner take all scenario. And so the standard cookie cutter out of the box jackpot game smart contract that's been around for forever is basically it doesn't have a share portion, like just winner take all, and only one person wins. And even if people had put in thousands and thousands of dollars to try to win the jackpot, they still didn't get anything back. So I'm also a poker player. I enjoy playing poker, and I've been in the World Series of Poker and event number 10 in 2020. On the online event, I won 25th place. But anyway, so I share it. The jackpot. There's a jackpot in poker. And when anybody is sitting at the table, if they're playing the game, then they win a portion of the jackpot in poker. And so I thought, how great would it be if I combined the regular winner take all jackpot with the share portion of the poker table share, and give everybody, based on your participation and how many participants are in there, a portion of the jackpot back. So that's what I did with Share It. It's brand new technology. Nobody's ever invented it. I created it. I thought of it, wrote the code, and now it's brought to a jackpot game where everybody who participated in that jackpot round gets a little bit, and that amount can change as well, as flexible and dynamic, of their participation refunded back to them automatically. So
I feel like this is really fun, and it's really great for the crypto space, because I feel like this is a team player kind of game. I don't know, crypto overall in its essence is a team playing game. Somebody looks for a token, somebody apes, you have to shield together. So it's only fair that more people are being rewarded or can have the chance to actually get a jackpot.
Yeah, it's so true. And that's what I thought. I'm a very inclusive person, like you said. And I just thought, I know how I feel, like, if I didn't win, I put a lot of money, I feel bad. And I saw a lot of that in that community. So I thought, you know what, let's just be very inclusive and just be a share and like a team effort, and just make I work really well in teams and collaborations. And I'm planning a lot of collaborations with the other aspects of my token, which has many different things. It's not just just the share it and it's not just the jackpot. I've also done a couple other things, including a tool called SendIT. I've also included in this, which I saw from the DAOs that I was in, Wonderland to be exact. I don't know if any of you remember Wonderland, but yeah, there's a Trigger Zeus feature, and I've called it the cherry bomb. And so what I've done is added this on top of the jackpot. It's a buyback and burn feature. Is I have a preset threshold for the jackpot. So once the jackpot fills up, then the jackpot game goes. And if it keeps going and people keep buying and the jackpot threshold builds and builds and the jackpot kitty and the pot grows and grows and grows till the preset threshold of the cherry bomb amount or the trigger Zeus that I just talked about. And I'm going to set it at 10 BNB initially. Once that 10 BNB hits, it goes and does an automatic buyback and burn, which is going to send the baby jackpot or the pot token price soaring. This was a manual feature in the community that I was speaking of that I watched and I learned about the jackpot. And I saw all the community very sad and kind of frustrated because the person was also in America who created it, and he was in Atlanta, Georgia. But when the Trigger Zeus, it was a manual process, and it would go off, say maybe the winner was or the cherry bomb set off in night, it wouldn't get done until a manual process. And then everybody had gotten in on it and everybody had woken up and they were waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh, when are you going to do the buyback and burn? But if it's happening in the moment, it's more natural. And the winners and the participants that are there at that moment and are awake at that moment, maybe if it is 3 a.m., well, Atlanta's going to miss it, but maybe Australia will catch it, right? So it's the hype, and I automated it. So it does an automatic buyback and burns all the tokens that it buys, and then it's going to send the price 5 BNB a price, a buy, 5 BNB buy. It's going to be huge. In the community that I saw it, I saw it as high as the trigger Zeus was set to 100 BNB, and the price just did an automatic 10x, and then everyone took profits. It happens, right? Everybody does that, and then bought back in at a lower price, and then did it all over again. So very excited about my jackpot and the Trigger Zeus and the share it. So the cherry bomb technology, the share it technology, and then I created a tool as well called SendIT. And so anybody that has any sort of desire to send any on-time tokens, but there isn't maybe an airdrop token, they can, in 3 easy clicks, they can send tokens, on-chain tokens or NFTs to as many wallets, thousands and thousands and thousands of wallets if they want. So instead of doing individual transactions, you can just copy and paste a bunch of wallets, put it right in, attach your wallet, click, 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 connect, and then it sends it. And then that's revenue that's going to be earned for the Baby Jackpot treasury. So it's not just taxes and a fun game. It's also there's tools, and I have other tools that are coming and on the launch on the roadmap as well. So
I feel like this specific useful for other devs and other teams, and obviously everything adds up in your own token. And I was really interested to find out what is the link between the funny games and everything to the actual token, but you kind of explained it. Is there any other link from the token to the games that you have?
Well, everything you will see in the Telegram. So there'll be also on the website, but, and maybe I should show you, I'll show you a little bit about the website. If I can, let's see, we'll go there.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Is that okay? Yeah. The website also has a really great infographic on there for you. And let's see, sorry. Oh, I don't know. There we go. That's a little slow. The internet. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, also when you share your screen, it tends to be slower. Everything tends to be slower.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's true. I'm sure. Yeah. So, okay. Sorry about this. And then, yeah. So,
No problem.
it's really easy to navigate, our website, but, I have a infographic here. Okay. So the jackpot is, all the rounds are right here. Oh my gosh, it is really slow. Okay, so you can follow along the action here, like where we're at, all the statistics, how much the jackpot balance is, the cherry bomb max, which is the threshold that the cherry bomb is set at, and you'll see where you're at. It's building up. But there's also going to be chat bots. And then here, like the jackpot info will be all right here, and the winner percentage, next jackpot percentage. So 50. Right now, I have the amount set to go back to the starting jackpot 25%, just because then it fills up faster and it's more action, which is desirable. Obviously, volume and action, and the participant reward percentage. So that's the share it part that I just spoke about, and then the winner gets 50%, which is always nice. There is a winner too, and then all of the different jackpots, you can view them here. But where the action is going to be with is with all the bots. So it'll be in the Telegram. It'll be like 10 minutes left. Buy now, and it'll give like a red, yellow, like light warning. So like 1 second left, and hurry and buy. And if someone buys, and the jackpot doesn't start over. Somebody wins and it starts over again. But yeah, so like this is the token NFT, the SendIT thing that I spoke about, and you can just come in here and just choose really easily how to send it. 1, 2, 3, very, very easy, and pretty self-explanatory on walks you through it. But what's really interesting about my airdropper is it does NFTs too, which a lot of people aren't NFTs. They don't have a multi-sender for NFTs, a product. And then anyway, yeah, so here's the jackpot. And then what's really cool is everybody's going to get rewards. So just for holding your pot tokens, you're automatically going to get 2 different types of rewards. You're going to get reflections. So you'll get additional pot airdrop to you automatically 24/7, and that's earned through taxes. There's a 16% buy tax and a 16% sell tax. And I'll go through that in a minute, but basically 5% goes to the jackpot, 3% goes to rewards, BEP tokens, and other on-chain tokens like cake. I'm going to reward Sifu, which is my token first. And then secondly, I will reward cake. We're going to reward cake because everybody wants a little pancake swap, right? And what was I going to say? Oh, and then the easy connector wallet. And instead of doing staking, I wanted everybody to have their own custody of their own tokens and to be absolutely totally secure on the blockchain. And so I went with the rewards. I switched sort of at the 11th hour from a staking platform because they're very, very, anything that's in a DApp is susceptible. If it's on the blockchain, it's very, very secure. I have 4 modules, 2 audits. I went through it to make sure, as an accountant with my background, I had to make for sure that it was absolutely infallible. Also, if you hold my NFTs, you'll also be getting a BNB airdrop. So, and the NFTs are for sale now, and you can just come here and mint them. I actually have them on sale during the launch for 60% off. And it's real easy. You just connect your wallet, come here. And I'm like one of the first people, I don't ever think that I've heard anybody else that has thought of this before, but I wanted to reward everybody back because I'm so grateful for everybody that's participated, and when it's sold out. Version 2 is here. There's I don't know, about 300 or 400 I think just left, and it's a great deal because you're going to be able to get BNB airdrops just for holding. You only need 1. The more you hold, the more you get. It's all the same ratio, 1-to-1. The rarity will feature and factor in obviously on the resale market because that's how NFTs work. But NFTs, I just saw yesterday that they're doing like they have a $4 or $6 billion market cap across the board in the crypto space. spectrum. So I think that's good news. And I'm glad that they're making a comeback because artwork is really important and it's close to my heart as well. So yeah, and then you'll get BEP. So the baby part of Baby Jackpot is, as you probably know, is as a reflection, or it's airdropped. So I'm going to airdrop through technical difficulty. I'm going to airdrop through what is it called? Oh, the baby part, 3% is what I was thinking of saying. BEP 20 reflections, are 3% of the taxes. So buy and sell. And so you'll be constantly getting rewarded what we're going to give, which is every week we'll probably change it, maybe a little bit longer or a little bit shorter. I might open up a DAO and let the community vote on the different on-chain tokens that they want to, that you guys want to get or whatever. And also I have a lot of collaborations planned with different tokens, and I'm not going to announce anything just yet, but I will, for other projects to do well and to buy their token through our volume, we're going to collaborate and let their community, maybe, airdrop some of their communities and, let them join in and put their token on chain. Baby Jackpot buy and reward their tokens. So lots of exciting stuff it's coming up. I'm in a movie. This all is being filmed for a movie, which is very interesting. And it just sort of happened about 3 weeks ago. It's been about a month and a half now. And Baby Jackpot is going to be featured in a film that is in talks with Netflix and that kind of thing. So it's pretty exciting. We have a lot going on. And so I could go through a little bit more and talk a little bit more, or there's a really great infographic here, you guys. Let's see. This is what I usually like to talk about, my white paper.
All right. Well, I do have a question because I
Sure.
feel like the 16% tax is a bit too much. I mean, obviously we've seen the breakthrough. We know which percentages go to what, and obviously everything is very well explained. Really nice to be upfront about everything, but still I feel like people are going to be low-key scared about the big numbers that they have to pay. I mean, the percentages, obviously. For me personally, that's all right because I've been here, I don't know, 2 or 3 bull runs so far. And, we've been seeing 25% taxes and people were still winning. And so, but I feel like the market has changed a bit where different projects tend to do, I don't know, maximum 5% or so. So yeah, that would be my question. How are you gonna make people believe that the 16% tax is going to be appealing and good for long term?
Well, it's a great question, first of all. But and the taxes, I'm going to have probably, the thing is if I don't have taxes, then the jackpot doesn't fill up. Okay. So that's one thing, but I did a lot of testing, and for the jackpot to fill up faster, I literally it's dynamic, first of all. So like I said, I literally made every single thing dynamic. So it is changeable. I can turn the taxes off. I can turn all the other things off. It can all go to the jackpot. It could all go to this. It can all go to the NFTs or whatever. If it ends up, being that it's not really working because people aren't buying because the tax is too high, I'll always change it. However, I might change it where people aren't getting, the baby reflections, or, it's all going to the jackpot, or maybe it's just a jackpot day, or maybe it's just a baby day, that kind of thing. I'm totally flexible, and I will definitely make adjustments and corrections for any sort of errors, like i.e. the taxes being too high, or, if people are really doing no taxes these days and favor, I will turn it off and just make a small tax just for the jackpot, and maybe like a small one for the baby reflections, and maybe like a small one for the NFTs, just to honor my word, like maybe 1% or 1% or something like that. But then again, once it gets to DEX, which is my my plan is, not to DEX, to centralized exchanges. You can't have taxes anyway. So at some point, if this takes off, which we're hoping it does with the movie, and the movie's not going to come out for like 2 years. So it's going to be a huge buildup. And we're not launching Baby Jackpot just on here. We're launching on Solana. We're going to AVAX. We're going to Ethereum. We're going everywhere. And we're just going to tell everybody in the world about Baby Jackpot and play it on every game that, and everything that we can. And we'll make direct corrections for things such as taxes or whatever it is along the road, because I planned it. I planned it for a very long term and not just is going to come and go. I have utilities. I have a USD stablecoin planned for pot to buy legal cannabis, which I actually own a legal cannabis business as well in the United States, and a payment system. I am very well connected with a company called Weed Maps that, actually, as the largest platform that markets cannabis in the United States. And I've been working with them for over 10 years with my other business. And every single new customer that they onboard is going to get a Baby Jackpot payment solution or a POT USD stablecoin payment solution, and incentivized for both the user and for the shop owner to get a 10% kickback for accepting pot as payments for legal cannabis. So there's a lot of plans on the roadmap. I have a lot planned, it's exciting.
That's exciting, definitely. And again, thank you so much for being so flexible, for taking, the feedback from people. That's really important when you are building something, because you need the community to be engaged, to be 100% with you. So yeah. I want to talk a bit about the actual pre-sale, how it's going right now, the raise, and after that we are going to be moving to some community questions.
Sounds great. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out, I haven't done an AMA in a couple years, and I wanted to turn off sharing my screen so you could see me. I do not remember how to do this. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oops, not that. Shoot.
No problem.
Are you just seeing my screen now?
Yeah, we can still see it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I knew it was something real easy. There we go. Perfect. I'm back. Sounds good. So.
Actually, we still can see the screen share. We see two of you basically.
Oh shoot. What am I doing? Okay. Sorry. I haven't done this in a while. I don't know what I'm doing. Hang up? Okay.
Well, I feel like it would be easier for you to rejoin, maybe.
Try rejoin.
And then turn back on the camera.
Okay. Okay. Is that?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
what's there. Much better.
All right. So to talk a bit about the pre-sale, and I don't know, let people know that you have opened the pre-sale, for how long it's going to last, overall give them a couple of details. And like I said, we will move on to the community questions in just a bit.
Sounds good. Okay, so the pre-sale is open now, and I could share my screen. I don't know where we're at, but it's going to go until next Monday, so it'll run for 7 days, and we have lots of more AMAs. Hopefully, some of you will decide to join us for them. And plan this week, and lots of other marketing and after marketing we have planned with a friend that I've been working with for a very long time in both the cannabis space and the crypto space. So it's a real, and so it's real aggressive, and they're real big with the AI, a lot of AI projects. So they're kind of taking me under their wing just because I know them from outside in the real world. And I'm going to be partnered with a lot of AI stuff, and we have AI agents on the horizon. We're in development right now too. BabyjackPOT does. And so that's kind of exciting. But yeah, so then it'll be 3 days, and then we'll launch, I guess next Thursday. It'll be a week from Thursday. So we're going to run it for 7 days. Lots of really fun AMAs like these planned, and all sorts of different things. And the movie guys, we're going to, I've submitted questions to the CEO of Pancake Swap. The movie producers are interviewing them next week, or this week, and we have submitted questions. So Baby Jackpot will be shouted out, and Crypto, it's going to be shouted out on the Crypto Block by the movie producers, and there's going to be, this is a recorded question, and it has to do about me being doxxed. And so that's going to get blasted and publicized, and we're going to use that as marketing to really do a big raise. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. So yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely exciting. I feel like you guys have a lot in plan, especially for marketing, especially on the fun part of the crypto space, and you are bringing a really good addition. People need to enjoy themselves after all day of, I don't know, scrolling to find the token that's gonna give you like a 100x or something. You need to have fun, you need to do something good. And yeah, obviously people gamble in different forms, so yeah, it's good to utilize it.
I
Question.
was thinking, and yeah, I like to gamble a little bit every now and then, maybe not too much or whatever, but it also has a token. So it's not just completely gambling, because it's going
Exactly.
away. You know, if you
It's a
gamble
good
and you pull a,
combination.
yeah, slot machine, it could, you know, it's like a second chance almost. So it's kind of cool.
You know, I do have a question from our community written in the chat, and it's from Melati. And she's asking about the risk management strategies to protect the jackpot pool and the investor funds from, I don't know, smart contract vulnerabilities, I don't know, on one take, or sudden market volatility. I feel like because the pool has a really big amount of money, it's going to be tricky to keep it good. I don't know. We are seeing BNB at, I don't know, 770 something. Tonight, today it was 730. So we're seeing a bit of volatility right here. We don't know where we are gonna see it tomorrow. So yeah, how are you gonna protect the pool?
It's a great question. Actually, we had a vulnerability in the DApp. So the thing about smart contracts, which is great, is they're actually very safe. It's written in code. It's like, there's nobody getting into the smart contract. But what people are getting into is the DApps, and the jackpot. If you have it written outside and it's in an application, that is way more vulnerable. And we had an audit done, and there was just a correction we wanted to make, some optimize some gas fees for all the end users. We want to make it as affordable as possible for you guys, for everybody involved. But we need to go back and modularize all the 4 smart contracts so they would be extra safe and extra secure. So my Baby Jackpot is actually 4 modules, and they're each an individual smart contract, which was written to avoid having any sort of risk of at the DApp or any vulnerabilities. All DApps, if your stuff is being staked and held, and any tokens are being held in a decentralized application, it is always vulnerable. And like I said, in Sifu, we did have that. We had a hack. We had somebody hack in. Luckily, I was fortunate enough to have made enough money and had enough money that I could pay everybody and give everybody the tokens back and all of their money that was lost. But I'm not going to be able to do that again. So I wanted to make sure that everybody is safe. I want my money safe. I know if my money's in, if it's on the blockchain, and I hold the keys and it's all mine, and then I know it's going to be safe. And that's what I wanted you guys to have all that too. And so you'll have self-custody. It won't be stored in some DApp. And you can, the MetaMask wallet or however you store your money off storage, offline or whatever, it's safe. It's safe on the blockchain. It is not safe in a DApp. And the DApps will have just little trickles of amounts. And so if we do ever have a hack, it will only just be a little bit that's sitting there from the rewards that people haven't scooped up. I guess if somebody comes in and doesn't ever scoop up any of the rewards and they have like 200 of my NFTs or something like that, they could have a couple of B&B in there. But for the most part, it probably, it won't be much. But great question. Great question.
Well, thank you so much. It feels like everything is safe around here. And we are going to move on to a next question from Ray, and we are going to be hearing from him because he's right here in VC. Hello, Rayhan. Can you hear us? All right, Rayhan, I just unmuted you.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so
Welcome.
thank you. We have in the website, I have seen that there are 12% buy and sell tax, and you have described everything that 1% goes to you and 1% goes to team, and 3% goes to for the reward for NFT and the holder of the token. So in future, do you have to plan to decrease the amount of taxes, because 12% taxes is.
Thank you, Rayhan, for the question. I feel like we've been already going through this. We went through this. The AMA is going to be recorded, and I feel like we talked about it, I think, at the 20-minute mark or so. And because we are a bit past our dedicated time, I would invite you to just look at the recording. But yeah, the short answer is yes. That was what I was also a bit concerned about. But for that, we're going to hear Joella. Yeah. And I just unmuted Joella.
Hello, Bia. Thank you so much for the opportunity. How are you doing?
Hi, girl.
Great. Hi.
Yeah, hi, Damsel. Nice presentation so far.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
welcome.
My first one, I just have 2 quick questions. So the first one is going to be about your NFTs. I just want to know, since you have allocated 2% to the NFTs reward pool, I want to know if the NFTs are going to be in rarities, which will also simply means that there will be varies when it comes to the earnings for each NFT holders. Do you get my question?
Yes, I absolutely understand your question. It's a great question. And originally, so my V1s and my V2 have 5 different rarities, from extraordinary down to ordinary. And up until NFT, unfortunately, I think they folded last month. But yeah, people were still trying to sell my NFTs for like $6,000 or $7,000. My V1s, they're little spinning gifts of my dog from my first project. And originally, I did have that planned. However, it was very difficult to reward based on rarity. And so I had to go with a 1-to-1 ratio. So it's just depending on how many you hold. So it's not dependent on rarity, and the rarity plays a factor in the resale value, which as we go on through 7 different collections, they're gonna the first and second versions are gonna be worth more. So, but yeah, good
That
question.
made a lot of sense. That made a lot of sense. So my next question is, I know you have really devoted your time and resources into making this project a huge one. So I wanted to know, what aspects did you find it kind of challenging during the course of the project, and how were you able to just overcome everything and bringing out your best?
Great question. What did I find? Well, I will tell you, the bear market was the biggest.
Well, so
challenge.
many things. So many things. It's difficult to survive in the market.
The bear market, I had to go and roll up my sleeves and open up a little pop-up restaurant and cook burgers. And I built up this is what I did to get this project launched, you guys. I went and I sold hamburgers and cheeseburgers and cocktails in concert parking lots and made good money and got a big following, had 6 employees. We were doing great and built up a credit. And then I borrowed off my credit on the Square app. They offered me, a $15,000 credit, and then I used that and I bought XRP at 82 cents. And then that skyrocketed, last October. And then that skyrocketed, where it's at right now, in price discovery, XRP is right now. And so then that's how I got the money to launch the project and to hire everybody back and get, the team working back and my devs and the other devs and everybody back together and marketing and everything. So, it was a big challenge. The bear market was the biggest hurdle. But I just, like I said, I rolled up my sleeves and I did what it took to get us here today, and it worked. So that's great.
That's perfect.
You did so well. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, Bia, for the opportunity.
Thanks. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for the questions, guys. I mean, we are not able to take all the questions. I see so many in here, and I feel so sad. I feel so sad, obviously. But I'm going to ask our community members to join you on the socials, okay?
Please.
Join your Telegram group.
Please.
Exactly.
That'd be
because
great.
I know that you have so many good people in there who could answer the questions that they might have, obviously. So yeah, make sure to follow them on the socials. Make sure to check out their pre-sale, and obviously, make sure to thank our speaker today.
Thank you so much.
All right. And, I'm going to give you like a few more minutes to talk to the community directly in case we've missed anything. And after that, we are ready to go, because I feel like this was a really good session. We've been going through all the details, and obviously I'm really, really excited to see the way the raise is going to close next week, because so many things can change. And I've been talking yesterday to a project, and they've raised, I don't know, like 900 Solana in a day. So the volume is here, the vision is here. So
good.
Yeah.
I hope, yes, I saw that, and good for them. And yeah, I hope that the volume is here and that we can really get the word out. If you guys, want to, if you want to tell anybody you bring into my Telegram, for every person you bring into my Telegram, I'll airdrop you $10 worth of pot. So you can have it. And just come into my Telegram, tell everybody you know, and then, just put your wallet in or DM me your wallet and say that you did it and show me a screenshot and participate in this. It's tax-free now, you guys, and so you'll get all the rewards and all the reflections and everything right now, tax-free. It's a great deal. I will have some tax-free buying days, like I said, going forward. But yeah, we're really trying to push and beat and beat what I did last time. So for my first time, we did like about $150,000 raise. So we're hoping that maybe, I know was the bear market, and I know we're just getting started on altcoin season. It actually started like maybe a couple hours ago, right? But I think it's here, like you did. And let's see. I think I don't know if I missed anything other than just, please tell everybody that we have so much. I'm not going to give up. I do not give up. I started creating Baby Jackpot so it would help my other token. It's going to buy their tokens, buy other people's tokens. And the tools. I'm just building the tools, and it's going to grow. SendIT is good. We're going to get revenue. We're going to have huge marketing for SendIT, and that's where the money is going to come in through every day through the tools revenue. That's really Mason taxes. Yes, I get it. The jackpot game will have to have a little kitty. It's going to have a little amount to fill up, but over time we could get rid of it. It's fine. We're not going to be able to have it on centralized exchanges, but the word has got to get out. And we tell all of our friends and this is a legit thing. Like, no rug pulls here. I've been doxxed. I paid everybody back when stuff got closed. My background is like totally honest person. Like, you see my face, and because I'm not doing anything, I want everybody to get rich. The volume is here. We can do it all together, and we just have to do it together. And let's freaking go, baby jackpot.
Let's go. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much. I love the fact that
Thank
you're
you,
so
everybody.
hyped, and I feel like the community is going to be hyped as well. So yeah, a reminder, join their Telegram. And yeah, I think that would be it for today. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hope to see you in the Telegram and in Baby Jackpot.
Let's go.
Let's go. Have a great day, everyone.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.